yo, raga spice. Oh yo, Mama Civic, what's on an answer? See me through, yeah. They say them walk alright. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. May I tell them the story. Story. We make Salomon. They know they walk now the country ben. Tribalism don't put we go behind. They know they walk then they talk say they spend. Them go come we go run after them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. For we country money. And it's how we them go one by one we go friend them. Country banana the country it dry. Country tanga it at your smile. Then they put we pan cry. They say them walk alive. They say them thief money. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then say them go build the bridge. The part they fly boku. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then say corruption go down. You not then corrupt. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. Then be say youth them go smile. Look where youth them they cry. All the promises where them make go, one day not fulfill. I pay the people and don't tire with the system. Tire with the way then they lie. Where they want make them host and them married with Salon money then they use buy. Where they want buy their speedboats and them Salon money then they use buy. Where they tell them the truth and they vex. Now radio and TV they deny.
Alright guys, welcome everybody. I'm gonna do this real quick. Okay. I just have to ask this question again because it's been a while. Where is Bolios? I mean, a lot of you guys know exactly who Bolios is. And the reason why I want to do this, I know we have the fight for the electoral justice battle. That is an ever-ending, that is a battle that is never going to end. The fight to restore democracy in Sierra Leone is going to be constant. Even after the reinstatement of Dr. Samora Kamara, it's going to be constant. But I want to ask this question today, and I want to discuss Bolle Jos. Where's his status? The drug dealer, the drug kingpin, who's the most wanted man in the Netherlands at this point. And you all know is dating Maada Bio's daughter, Agnes Bio, and we've never heard from Agnes Bio. So there's this video from, AYV that I want to share. It's been a while since I wanted to talk about this video. So welcome, everybody. Thank you. Let me go make this straight to the point. This is the video that I wanted to talk about, and then I'll relate it with the Bolios and show you some more instances and everything. We'll leave it there. I'm not going to make this long, guys. I appreciate you joining me if you're just joining me right now. But let's start with this video because it's very crucial and it's very important to ensure that we discuss this. Let's listen to this. Guys, I just want to make sure that I give context, that everybody has a proper context with this situation.
There is nothing to be proud of independence.
So let us, everybody understands that what I'm trying to do, again, we're asking the question, where's Bolle Jos, right? It's very important we ask this question, the drug dealer. You all know that this man was in Turkey bribing corrupt government officials in Turkey about 1 million euros every week. So every month they were spending about 4 million euros for his freedom. I'm saying this because it's important for everybody to understand this. Sierra Leoneans, we have to wake up and pay attention. Amidst the distraction, there are important issues to talk about, especially the restoration of democracy. The fact that the results of the June 24, 2023 elections is not available, that's very important. But the fact of the matter is, we Bolle Jos, we all know, say, even to the Minister of Justice of the Netherlands don't send the request for the extradition of Bolle Jos, but he is dating Agnes Bio. How much Bolle Jos they pay the Sierra Leone government for his freedom? Who is he paying it to? But we know, say, delicate today in Sierra Leone, Bolios is the biggest drug lord across the world. He gets some of the baddest and biggest connections with the cartels, them down in Mexico there and all these other places, Brazil, Latin America, and all of that. And then Sierra Leone is the hub for the transnational shipments of the cocaine and every other illicit substance that they get for deal with. So this guy is a kingpin, is a key player. And therefore, whilst we are fighting for this electoral justice, which is part of the reason why Maada Bio don't have for hand over power, because of all of these issues at hand, in so-called son-in-law that is dating his daughter, Agnes Bio, who would ask for several times, she's nowhere to be found either. We're not hearing from him. Never apologized to us for bringing a drug dealer, if Naim bring and come to Sierra Leone or whatever the circumstances is. I know there's a lot of stories we've heard, but the fact is she's affiliated with the drug dealer. You get connection, you get dealings with the drug leader, and this is very crucial, it's very important. And if we apologize to we for damaging the reputation of our beautiful motherland, today Sierra Leoneans are suffering, they are struggling when they travel. They get for they take extra precaution with them, get for such Sierra Leoneans them unnecessary, delay them flights them and everything. Why? Because Agnes Bio, Maada Bio, the current illegal president, is hiding Bolle Jos. Joseph Lydekkers, Jos Lydekkers, is hiding in Sierra Leone, and the government of Sierra Leone is protecting him. I want to say these issues, we're not going to keep quiet about them. We have to stay constantly amidst the barrage of information flowing constantly around us. These important issues, it boils a lot. If a lot of what to make Maada Bio have for hand over power on these issues, so it's very crucial. So let's go back to this.
So this conversation on Sierra Leone's image. Let's look at the drugs situation. Guinea, to a point, had to declare the then ambassador to Guinea, Alimami Bangua, persona non grata. This is related to the drugs issues. And now we have as well the president's daughter allegedly having direct links to Jos Lydekkers, an international fugitive wanted for drugs-related crimes. With all these happenings in the country and the reaction of the government, going by all that we see, how stern do you think the government's reaction is to these drugs-related issues, especially in terms of setting an example to say we are a non-drug-friendly society?
You know, guys, before the gentleman starts to make his point, very powerful question from the journalist, Phoebe Swill, doing a good job here. I mean, I know they don't have their independence like they should, but this is beautiful, seeing this coming from a journalist in Sierra Leone, asking these kinds of tough questions. I know say the next thing they will go arrest them because there's no free speech. Again, it goes to these points that we've been saying to you guys. Sierra Leone is a monarchy, and at one man, they control the system. You say anything where they don't like, they go arrest you, even if not true. And this is the truth. This is the fact. Bolios is in Sierra Leone, having a relationship with, Maada Bio's daughter. I'm going to continue with this, but I want you guys to see why I'm bringing this back up. And I will play this gentleman's, response to the question with Phoebe and really throw to him. But I just want to, let you guys understand that what is happening in Sierra Leone at this moment is a travesty. And if you guys remember, I put out this flyer where they ask for, say, where is Agnes Bio? I'm sure you guys have seen this. I've put out this flyer, on numerous occasions, asking, where is Agnes Bio? Where is Jos Lydekkers? Bolios, aka Omar Sharif? Agnes Bio, the president's daughter, Maada Bio, the illegal president, and Gal picking for him for tell you exactly what is going on. If they look for him, who's the police up till this day, they've not given us any updates. Where is Bolle Jos? Where is Jos Lydekkers? He's still in Sierra Leone, and the Dutch government is sitting there playing footsie with the government of the illegal government of Sierra Leone. This is what happens when people promote and encourage dictators to stay in power. Maada Bio is being allowed to stay in power unconstitutionally, even though the Netherlands government and all of these guys, they know that the June 24th, 2023 elections in Sierra Leone, almost 2 years coming, does not have a result. The website does not have the disaggregated data showing voting from polling stations across that country. We know that for a fact. So we asked the question, where is Bolle Jos? We all know Agnes Bio was in church with Bolle Jos. They were together in the farm. Is there. It was with Maada Bio. So the president, the illegal president of Sierra Leone, knows Bolle Jos. What is actually happening? These are the questions we're asking. We know it's not an hidden fact. We know nobody's making up story here. We know we have the evidences to back up everything we're saying. We know Bolle Jos was spotted in Sierra Leone, sitting in church with the illegal president and his daughter. We know he's dating Agnes Bio. Like I said, till this day, Agnes Bio has not come out to apologize to Sierra Leoneans for giving us a very bad rap, bad reputation across the world. And we are sitting there. You have civil society organizations, you have imams, you have pastors across that country, and nobody, I repeat, is not asking these fundamental questions if people like myself don't come out here to ask these questions. And that is the question we're asking. Where is Bolios? Where is Julius Maada? Where is Agnes Bio? Of course, where is Maada Bio? I don't even know where his whereabouts is right there. Where is Maada Bio? We all know that Bolios is in Sierra Leone. It's a fact. We've heard the BBC report from, them reporting about this. Let me give you guys a little bit.
From South America to Europe
and you guys America. See this.
And it seems that the problem is getting worse.
Listen to this.
Countries along the coast of West Africa have long been classified as transit stations for drug trafficking from South America to Europe and America. And it seems that the problem is getting worse. In Guinea, officials seized a vehicle linked to Sierra Leone's embassy in Conakry. The Guineans say it was stuffed full of cocaine and cash. Then, just weeks later, a fugitive convicted Dutch cocaine trafficker was said to have been spotted in the country attending a church service in the president's hometown. So, I was intrigued as to how President Julius Maada Bio might know Jos Lydekas, Europe's most wanted criminal. I got Tumaru Fofana, who is in Freetown, to tell me more.
Well, the man is Jos Lydekas, who is a convicted cocaine trafficker in the Netherlands and is on Europe's most wanted list for his alleged role of trafficking drugs across Europe. And he is said to be the most wanted man, in fact, in the Netherlands. There's a 200,000 euro bounty on his head in his home country. Now, the Dutch Public Prosecution Service says that investigations show that he attended the New Year's Day service in Sierra Leone at the St. Joseph's Church, as did the president of Sierra Leone and his family in a small southern presidential hometown of Tion, just a couple of pews. He was alleged to be sitting from the president, Julius Maada Bio, inside the church. And a spokesman for the Dutch Prosecution Service says that they will do all they can to get Just back to serve his 24-year jail term in the Netherlands. The Dutch government says that the man apparently spotted in official State House pictures of the church service, whom they say is Jos, has been living in Sierra Leone for at least 6 months. Now, the Sierra Leone government says they are investigating the allegations, but they have neither denied nor confirmed that the man in the pictures is in fact Jos Lydekas. But they stress that there has been no official request made to the government of Sierra Leone by the Dutch authorities for either his extradition or for anything else.
All right. Right there. So we all know at this point that we've passed this point of extradition and everything. The Dutch government has, requested Bolios, the Minister of Justice, like I said earlier on, was actually requested that Bolios be shipped over. But yes, just in case, if you guys don't remember, if you're just joining, this is Bolle Jos. That's the president's daughter right there. That's the president's daughter, Agnes Bio. I guess this was one of Bolios' kid who came to visit him, but this is Bolle Jos. So these are facts that we know, right? And we're bringing this out. Like I said again, I just want to wake up everybody's memory. We're not going to forget about these things. Bolle Jos is a wanted man, and he's in Sierra Leone. I'm sure you guys will remember, when they were at the rice farm. This is it right here.
Good. Okay.
That's Bolle Jos. They just gave him a nice to harvest the rice. That's Maada Bio, the illegal president of Sierra Leone. That's his daughter. And that's Bolle Jos right there in the white shirt, as you can see. That's Bolle Jos. So nobody's disputing the fact that Bolle Jos is in Sierra Leone. We all know he's there. So the question is, what is happening? Why is everybody silent about this? Why is it the civil society organizations are not saying anything about this? What is the problem here? What's going on? I think there's a fundamental question that we need to ask, and this is why people like myself are here. You know, everybody's silent about it. But then I saw this video of Bolios, like I was saying, I'm going to continue playing this video of AYV when this guy was interviewed. So I'm going to continue with the video from AYV Fabian Swill. Let's listen to this.
Issues, especially in terms of setting an example to. So this conversation on Sierra Leone's image, let's look at the drugs situation. Guinea to a point had to declare the then ambassador to Guinea, Alimami Bangua, persona non grata. This is related to the drugs issues. And now we have as well the president's daughter allegedly having direct links to Yoslai Jekkers, an international fugitive wanted for drugs-related crimes. With all these happenings in the country and the reaction of the government, going by all that we see, how stern do you think the government's reaction is to these drugs-related issues, especially in terms of setting an example to say we are a non-drug-friendly society?
Let me start with the cue that was given. I believe you hosted that program when I was with the Minister of Civic Education and Information. One thing I've often maintained, when things happen in Sierra Leone, it doesn't just affect the government, it affects us, the individual. Quite recently, a friend of mine who is a very senior economist here attended the World Economic Forum in Davos. And on his way from Switzerland to Washington, he was stopped. Because when he showed his Sierra Leonean passport, they asked him, where are you coming from? Are you coming from Sierra Leone? He said yes. He was stopped, checked. Unfortunately for him, he left his headphone behind. When he came back to collect the headphone, everybody in the flight was taken down and they were rechecked again before he could move. That tells you how much serious it is for a country that is spending up to $7 million on presidential travels alone for a year out of Sierra Leone. In rebranding the country, what can we say as Sierra Leoneans? We've seen often times when other Sierra Leoneans are moving out all across the globe, they are having a problem. Myself, I'm going out of the country on Sunday. And before I went there, or before I'm going there now, I've gone through a lot of procedures, lots of things. So people will tell you that, oh, we are not a drug-friendly country. But what we've seen in quite recent months, not even years, in quite recent months, has led the international community to think otherwise of us. I would say that there is a lot of work to be done. Can you imagine a whole presidential spokesman, I would say, because...
Right. You know, so this guy made this point. This is what we've been talking about, guys. This is why it's very important for us to pay attention to what is actually happening in Sierra Leone. It is very important. It's very crucial. We cannot play with this. But whilst all of this stuff is going on, my friend, my brother shared with me, Oatmeal, who does these audios, you know, WhatsApp audios, these powerful short, you know, Hotmail messages. He shared with me this video. You know, I want to show you the population, the youthful population, right? This is why these politicians don't take us very seriously. At a time like this, when we're talking about Bolle Jos in Sierra Leone, we're talking about the elections of June 24, 2023. The results are not available. This is what the young people are up to in Sierra Leone. People like these, you know, without much ado, let me show you guys let me show you guys what's going on here, because it is very sad for our country. It is very pathetic. I want you to see what and believe me, there is nothing wrong with young people having, you know, a good time. But a society that is going to move forward, a country we get for better, it starts with the young people at a very early age. If they want them, then picking them, then they turn 18, 19, 20. They are not conscious about what is actually affecting their lives, how in parents they don't suffer, and if they can suffer, the same suffer. If we don't get that population to capture them, it's a lost generation. Watch what you picking in Japan, Sierra Leone, in times like these. Mama, papa, then and picking, let them see what's in Japan. Now this ladida enjoyment, Solomon, enjoyment. This is what they go left pante. Some of them get for be prostitute there, and they go for be the thief man them. Because some of this you ask them about democracy, you don't even know what you they talk about. But when I watch what we picking in Japan, that country, and It's disgusting. Let's watch this. When I wait for him, when I can see what they talk about, when I can see that the artist, just keep looking. When I see what they talk, is this a serious society? Hey, Ibrahim, they are having fun. Let them get fun and this and that. Now, this fun now don't left Pante, we can't get outside with it. These are the people that should actually stand up to government. So there you tell them, say now, let we mobilize. Let we go and ask and protest using Section 26 of the Constitution. Let go ask for the election results of the June 24. They will tell you, don't mix it into them business. Every generation, the same cycle continues. Then mama don't suffer, then papa they don't suffer. Then self can live the same life. But we girl picking into that prostitution and depend. Having so many different men sleeping with different types of guys just to make a living for themselves because they have nothing else to do or they don't want to do anything else but to find the easy route. Let me watch this. There you go. Look at these look at these people. These are on Sierra Leone is one of the most unserious countries. The young people are not aware at all. The civic education, the young people, they are not engaged at all. And this is what the government wants for them continuously. This is level of foolishness. Don't pay attention to the real issues. Now when they enjoy, so it's free, it's fine and everything, no problem. You don't go see them, go arrest them, not go harass them, nothing like that. Let them stand up today for say, I want the disaggregated data. I want the results of the June 24, 2023 elections. That's the time you'll see they'll chase them because no, they don't want a population that is sober and educated and well informed. And this is what we will reduce with country to, guys. This is what we've reduced Sierra Leone to the point where we get Bolle Jos in Sierra Leone. Dating Maada Bio in Gal Pekin. Up till now is in Sierra Leone. Nobody knows his whereabouts. Nobody knows where Bolle Jos is. Nobody knows where Bolle Jos is. Nobody's asking questions. Civil society organizations. Well, that's why I played with Phoebe and Swill from 98.1 from AYV there. So you guys can see. So I missed the fight for the electoral justice. The fact that we have an ongoing political transition, we're waiting on that. But the reality of what is actually happening is this. Bolle Jos is in Sierra Leone. A dangerous drug kingpin. This was the press release that was put out by the civic education, yada yada, all that foolishness. Right? This is the press release where they put out. For immediate release. This is the press release that was put out. The government of Sierra Leone is aware of recent media reports alleging the presence of an individual referred to as Jos Lyticus, apparently a convicted drug felon and one of Europe's most wanted individuals within Sierra Leone. The reports also claim that the said individual was seen in photographs taken during events. Photographs, I don't people have photograph pictures, right? I don't want to say the American way. taken during events attended by His Excellency President Julius Maada Bio and his family. The government of Sierra Leone wishes to make the following points unequivocally clear. During the festive season, the president attended numerous family events. You guys, everybody remember this lies. Remember this lies, this spin. But up till this day, these guys, they care. Oh, we care about, the reputation of our country. No, we are not going to, even to, the so-called, foreign affairs minister. When I listened to this video that I did a couple of months ago.
Boys Maada Bio is grooming, to replace him or to succeed him. By the way, these Timothy Kaba guys, can somebody tell me what is
to take the appropriate necessary action?
I just want you guys to, listen to what he had to say here.
And we are in constant engagement and be proud of our president.
And as people and they be proud of what you do, they make mention of the good things. And one reason we make plenty people be concerned.
Absolutely.
Where any scandal can come up and want to know how government they handle them for ensure say the reputation of the country is high up there.
That's
and
correct.
maintained. At this stage, since the Dutch government they request for Omar Sharif, what will not be the response of the Sierra Leone government to them?
Well, the government of Sierra Leone, through the Minister of Foreign Affairs, received a request, and it was passed on to the Minister of Justice. And the Minister of Justice now they engage the authorities in the Netherlands, reviewing the document and the request that was made, and government will take the appropriate necessary action. And we are in constant engagement. I am in engagement with the Minister of Foreign Affairs, the Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Netherlands. And look, as an individual and the president, we in leadership with the following. Everybody will feel ashamed if your country they come across some of these scandals. It is not in our delight. It's not delightful to us, and so we then make every effort for make sure say these other occurrences, they overshadow the good things all the country they do now the world.
You said the good things,
and even the good things where they happen in our country. It is in our collective interest for ensure say we sanitize the image of our country. It's a continuous process, and make sure say the country become attractive for investment, because it is only when investment can our country, economic opportunities will be there for the Sierra Leoneans.
Guys, you see, these guys, they keep talking about this. Oh, sanitize the image of Sierra Leone, sanitize the...
So this is the minister, illegal, again, remember, illegal minister of misinformation. This video, I think I did this video in February, right? I did this video in February. Now I do this video. Till this day, up till now the same Boto Batanamo, Bolios is still in Sierra Leone. He has not been extradited. We, the people of Sierra Leone, should ask for more. But we get a youthful population. We all care about now artists them and music and for go party and club. That's what in life they waste and life go by. Time beats them. Then turn thief man them. Then turn prostitute. Then they begin ask questions. Hey, this country is difficult. This country is kanga. Then get sick. Healthcare not available. Picking NSF. Then begin born. Then picking and come join the sofa. Look what in the enjoyment, la-di-da, music, dance. But they would never stand up to defend and protect their democracy. This is what the youthful population is doing in Sierra Leone. A lost generation. They would never stand up to these governments because they get a civic education day. And this is why civic education is key. Political leaders, them, civil society organizations, them, they're all absent today. Pastors, them, imams, them, all of these people are absent. Petit Traders Association, Drivers Union, Teachers Union, all of these people absent. Nobody, not a function of the country. And not to win, it's sweet. That the only time that they for showface saying that we belong to the union there. That is not the only time when it's delicious, when it's peaceful. Even during difficult times, you have to stand up to dictatorship and autocracy. And that is what we're asking for. Teachers Union, Drivers Union, Petit Traders Association, imams, pastors, police, military, teachers. Nobody is speaking up. Everybody is silent. But there is an ongoing political transition, and we are hoping and waiting to ensure that Dr. Samura Kamara is reinstated because it's the right thing to do to protect and preserve democracy. The only way we can transform Sierra Leone today is to ensure that we protect and preserve democracy in the first place, which means when we have elections, the votes are counted and the votes of the people should reflect who is the president. Now the people get the power in a democracy. Not a few people go determine who for be president of a nation. It is the majority of the people that go out there to vote. Their votes should count and they should always be protected. Therefore, that is why people like myself stand with Dr. Samura Kamara. Don't fool yourself. Continue to make a fool of yourselves. Those ones that are, Dr. Samura Kamara sell. Then left us for una. One pandem, one person sell the house. Una sit on the other. It is your house as well. Your dad left you guys a house. No one person can just go and sell the house. You have to take action. Step up. Go and defend. Stand up to Maada Bio. Dr. Samura Kamara has stood up and say, you know what? What I want is what I want. Democracy should be protected. That is why we're with Dr. Samura Kamara. He's the only politician in Sierra Leone today that the people of Sierra Leone can trust. Nobody else. It's a sacrosanct fact. So we are waiting on the ongoing political transition. You guys saw his tweets the other day. Ongoing political transition. It's not ongoing political review. No. Ongoing political transition. We had a tripartite, the tripartite committee. Everything that was done in the tripartite is actionable and implementable. And it's very clear in the tripartite, from the convergent and the divergent, that Dr. Samura Kamara of the APC party won the elections with 57.15% of the vote. After 71.1% of the RRF results reconciliation forms were tabulated. The SLPP failed to produce the results of the elections. ECSL Mohamed Kanawi Kona is still in Sierra Leone free, but you have these young people, they go for them that they artist and foot in the name of, and they enjoy. Then go left, they enjoy tea, them go beat them. That the same vicious cycle, and they continue. Look them, look them, look them, look this, look this. You tell and say, come there, I can go stand up for your rights, now defend with democracy. Now give you opportunities to tell yourself go be a celebrity one day. They go say no. This life nine in the one deep pan. Somebody in girl picking and they misbehave so in the public. They go hold this famous boy in Motoka, they cry, they look at. Look at. Look at. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I'll leave it here. It's a little bit late. I had a very busy weekend and just got back home. I'm like, I have to talk to you guys. There's so much stuff going on and it's important for us to share this. Sister Man, let me put you on here. Deceitful soul, soulless people in Sierra Leone government. It's sad. Thank you. Thank you. Another comment from you again. Sierra Leone most better by the special grace of God. Amen to that. Amen to that. Amina. Yes, ma'am. Good evening to you. Good evening to you. All right, guys. So, bye-bye, everybody, okay? Bye-bye. Angry like eat something. Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah. Oh, man.